In Detroit, Cass Avenue, just south of ML King. It's Chinatown. What was, mostly gone. But this week, talk of just what could be.
For those of us from Detroit, and I am from Detroit, and remember House of Chung's and the block and the businesses, we remember that this entire street at one time was filled. We are thrilled to begin that process again today, bringing the culture and the significance back.
1 year ago today, we were in mourning of the demolition of 3143 Cass, the Anliang Chinese Merchant Association.
The decrepit building, one of the last Chinatown structures owned by Olympia Development, demolished despite pleas to save it.
A year later, this is such a refreshing change.
I am thrilled to announce that we have secured $1 million in the state's fiscal year 2025 budget.
State Senator Stephanie Chang, the first Asian American woman elected to the Michigan legislature, led the effort.
To invest in streetscape improvements and the incorporation of Chinese American cultural elements into the aesthetic right here on Peterboro Street.
Chang, along with state senators Mary Kavanaugh and Sarah Anthony, sought the funding.
For 40 years, many of our communities were left out. We did not have strong advocates who were empowered to deliver and have moments like this.
With Democrats in the majority in Lansing, according to Senator Anthony, projects like this could happen.
And a part of that commitment was telling the stories, the diverse histories that make Michigan an amazing state.
This is going to be a catalyst. You know, every action that affects a community starts with a catalyst. And I think this is really the catalyst and will cause people to flock to a newly invigorated Chinatown International District. And really it's an opportunity for us to vision what this neighborhood needs.
The long-closed Chung's restaurant at Cass and Peterboro, highlighted in the recent best-selling memoir by author Curtis Chin, now being rehabbed. The owner said he's planning a Chinese restaurant and some others with Asian-inspired cuisine. As for the streetscape, Martin Suhu, who said his family has been in the Detroit area for 100 years, he's concerned about some of the imagery that's proposed.
The banners and the ball paper lanterns and the lion dance and all of that. For future's sake, I couldn't give a goddamn about it.
Yeah, but it's also creating the environment that attracts, appropriate business to come.
Well, unfortunately and stereotypically, yes. I'm just putting it out there.
It's very hard to. I think it's very hard to get away with the stereotypical image. It's there.
How to present the Detroit Chinese American experience authentically. Senator Chang suggests the recent Chinatowns exhibit at the Detroit Historical Museum as a starting point.
It's going to take more time, more folks being engaged.
And it's going to take some of that money to generate more.
Oh, yeah.
Chang said there have been some initial conversations with Olympia Development, hoping they'd be more engaged in this effort. Midtown Detroit will oversee the streetscaping, planned to begin next year.
You can find more at onedetroitpbs.org or subscribe to our social media channels and sign up for our One Detroit newsletter.